Alright guys, today's video is about the Glock 21, not just the Glock 21, but about how you run a conversion in it. We're going to show you how to do that. We're going to do some chrono tests with 45 and 10mm ammo. I'll show you the power differences. I'll post those numbers here in the review at the bottom. People are always asking questions. What extractor do you use? What spring do you use? Things like that. Those are legitimate questions. So we're going to fire the gun. We're going to get into how to do the conversion itself, what I'm using, how I run it. And then next up will be the 10mm, show you some of that, and then we'll do the chronograph, and that'll be it. Let's try to make some seal ring here with the 21 in its stock configuration. Alright guys, that's the 45. Up next will be the 10mm. Alright guys, we're back out here. We got the converted parts all put in the gun. We're going to run it here with some 10mm ammo. Show you how it works, and then after this I'm going to load it up with some hot 155 grain Gold Dot ammo by Underwood. I'm going to run some of that and show you the ejection pattern as well, but right now let's take a couple shots on steel, hopefully not miss any. Alright. Alright guys, it's 10mm conversion. Up next, the Gold Dots. We got it loaded up with some hotter stuff. Set the camera up so hopefully you'll be able to see the ejection pattern. That's a pretty good pattern as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so you guys saw how the gun shoots out there, both with the 10mm and 45 ACP ammo. What I'm going to do here is show you how to do the actual conversion itself. I have all the parts you'll need for it, basically right there for the full conversion. Here's the 45 magazine that comes with the gun. We'll leave that off to the side. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to disassemble the firearm as such. Leave the frame off to the side. Remove the recoil spring, which is again 17 pounds. Remove the factory barrel. That is a factory barrel, by the way, although it doesn't look like it. We're going to remove the extractor and put the 10mm extractor in there. Just a word on that of how to do it. For those of you guys that don't know how to do it, I do have a video out there of detail stripping a Glock pistol, probably a little better than what you're going to get here. Now the extractor I actually use, this is actually a Lone Wolf 10mm extractor. I had to, as you can see here, file off a little bit on the top and the bottom to get it to work, as well as a little bit around this area here of the extractor. The reason I did that is just because I had this extractor laying around. If you actually go to KKM's website, I'll probably put a link in the bottom of this video. If you actually go to their website, they have their instructions of how to actually modify the factory Glock 45 extractor for this process, because that's what they recommend. They don't recommend you use a 10mm extractor and modify it like I did. But I found it works, so that's what I did. Obviously you're going to put the slide back together as you normally would with the new extractor in place. It will fire with the 45 extractor in there. If you're running 10mm ammo, it's just not as consistent in my experience. Then you're going to take your KKM barrel, which is what I've been using. It's marked, as you guys can see here, with the 45 to 10mm. I got the 6-inch barrel in there, which helps in the velocity department. This right here is the Lone Wolf stainless steel guide rod recoil spring assembly, with a 20-pound recoil spring on there. It's real easy to set up. All you do is take the Allen wrench off there, the hex screw, put on whatever weight spring you want, and go from there. And basically, guys, that's the setup right there. That's all you need to do your conversion. Now, obviously, you got the 10mm magazine, 15 rounds. Put it in there, and you're ready to rock. Up next, we're gonna have a couple chronograph tests of some popular carry loads, both in 45 and 10mm, to show you guys the differences in terms of power factor that you get doing this conversion. The 45 is plenty, but hey, 10mm is fun too. It's a cheap and expensive way to do it. You can get these barrels. I got this barrel used for 110 bucks. The extractor, I mean, if you look around, you can get them for 10 bucks. And the recoil spring assembly for $30-something. And you'll have a reliable 10mm firearm from your Glock 21. As always, guys, if you have any questions, let me know at the end of the video. Up next will be the chronograph. Chronograph time with the Glock 21. chambered in 45. We're just gonna run a couple loads through it. We're gonna run some Winchester Rangers and some Federal HSTs. The HSTs will be up first. We'll just run 2 rounds of each. Again, just trying to give you guys a power comparison, if you will, between the 45 and the 10 millimeter in the Glock 41 platform. All right, we're firing a distance of 7 feet like usual. It's about 85 degrees out here and muggy. There you go. We're gonna crank out a couple loads here, just 2 rounds of the Underwood 155 grain gold dots, and then followed up by some 200 grain Blazer FMJs. Show you how the different weights work out of this 6-inch barrel. All right. We got an error on the last one, but we'll stop it there.